everyone, my name is Zian and I am a physics teacher by day and dance teacher by night. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the hip shimmy. Now, as the name implies, the hip shimmy movement comes from the hips. In order to do a really good hip shimmy, you need to make sure that your knees are bent and relaxed at all times. So from the side view, they look like this. Now, you don't want to be bending so much like you're going to do a squat or you're going to sit in a chair. It's just a slight bend in the knees for a very comfortable posture, so you're very relaxed when it comes to your lower body. And what you do with your hips is that you move them side to side, which means you just move the hips left to right. And you move them left to right in a very quick manner. So this is why you need to keep your knees bent. If your knees are straightened and you're trying to move your hips, this is an earthquake fault, it's not hip shimmy. So always make sure that your knees are bent, because the bent knees will absorb the motion in order to keep that really nice hip sway action. Now, if you're doing this for the first time, don't expect to go fast, because you'll find that your body's not quite used to the movement yet. If you want to do a shimmy, you always have to start off slow first. So bend your knees and just move your hips side to side. Train your body to recognize that movement. At the beginning, if this is all you can manage, that's fine. Don't try to go fast, because if you go fast when your body's not ready for it, your whole body's going to shake, and this is building going to fall down in an earthquake. So you have to practice going slow first. Train your body to learn how to move this motion quickly, and as you get more comfortable, then you try to move faster and faster. Now, one thing about a hip shimmy is that it is an isolation of the hips from the rest of the body, which means that when you're shimmying your hips, your upper body shouldn't be moving at all. So you're not, trying to counterbalance. Your shoulders do not move, it's only your hips. Your knees will of course have to move, and as you're moving your hips, you will find that your knees are going to take turns moving back and forth. So from the side view, you will see your knees doing this. Make sure that your knees never straighten or lock when you are moving your hips. So this is why you have to make sure that your knees are relaxed. Relax your body and just move your hips side to side. If you're doing the hip shimmy too fast and you find your whole body shaking, stop, take a breather, relax, reset. Again, bend your knees and just move your hips slowly first, and then move faster and faster and faster. Now remember that if you want to get good at something, you do have to practice. But I know that not all of us have, like 5 to 10 minutes to just stand in one corner and practice a dance movement. So sometimes what I always tell my students is to insert their practices into their daily routines, which means that while you're doing something else, practice a shimmy. So for example, you could be hanging up your laundry, you could try the shimmy. Now, one of the ways which I practice is, because I work at a laptop, I actually practice my shimmies while I'm typing. Because remember that we need to be able to isolate the hips from the upper body. So if you're able to type and do work while shimmying, it means that your hips are not getting in the way of your head. And that means you have successfully isolated your hips from your upper body. And that is the true test. So don't forget to practice. Remember to click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more easy dance moves just like this. Happy shimmying!